7 key signs he is slowly falling for you. Despite everything you have heard, men are emotional human beings. When they fall in love with a woman, they fall hard and they make sure you know it. However, just like women, sometimes they have this tendency to pretend they are in love, or they might even send out mixed signals. It is difficult to open up to someone after you've been hurt. Your previous relationship might have left a scar that needs more time to heal. This also applies to men. Even though men are those who need to make the first move, sometimes they feel scared because they don't know if you feel the same. First, they want to observe your behavior, because your actions speak louder than words. Sometimes it is not that it scares them, but rather they have this constant pressure to maintain a macho image. They cannot show their emotions because some might interpret that as a sign of weakness. Before we go to the video, for more similar content, like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Also, don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any further videos. Although that is the case today, men want attention just like anybody else, and they want to be taken care of. And they want to find the right girl. They want to fall in love. Not every man you meet is a player who sees women as only numbers. Little do men know that there are signs that could help women answer their question: is he falling for me or not? Number 1, he embraces your weirdness. Women usually hide their quirkiness at the very beginning of dating. As time progresses, there's no way that you can hide it. Eventually, a guy who is falling for you slowly will accept it and he will stay with you. You never know, maybe your idiosyncrasies are things that he is attracted to. Maybe they separate you from the other women who hit on him. Those quirks of yours are unique. If he accepts them, then you should be aware that he might ask you to take it to the next level and start a relationship. Number 2, he only thinks about you. The tricky thing about love is that when you meet someone you like, there is no way that you can get them out of your head. Your brain plays tricks on you on how to spend more and more time with them. Well, if a guy is falling for you slowly, he will make sure that you know he is missing you and that he wishes he was with you. Maybe he is at work and sends you a message. He will make time for you just to make sure you know that he is thinking about you. Men love to give women their attention, and if he is constantly saying he misses you even when he is out with his friends, that is a huge sign he is falling for you. Number 3, your values are similar. Nothing is more attractive to a man than a woman who knows what she wants and fights her way to get it. When you're on the same page about some common values like money, education, and family, love will come naturally. Even if you are two different people with different tastes in music or movies, your life goals should be the same. The thing is, it is easier to have someone who supports you through tough times when you are fighting together to achieve the same goal. Number 4, you feel great when he is around you. A man who is falling in love will do anything to make the girl he's with happy. He will be very giving and caring, and his words will be backed up by his actions. Your opinions will matter to him, and he will listen carefully to what you have to say. He will be your most loyal supporter, and he will never abandon you. If you need a shoulder to cry on, he will be there. His actions and words will only have one goal, and that is to make everything better for you, and you will be happy with him. Maybe you are still questioning whether the guy is falling in love with you, but now you can be sure. You have hit the jackpot, and now you can enjoy the ride. Number 5, he respects your opinions and suggestions. A guy who really respects what you have to say and respects your opinions is a guy who is falling for you slowly. It does not matter whether the issue that he has is small or big. He will tell you about it and will value your opinions as well as suggestions on how he should handle it. Maybe he wants your advice about his clothing style or which couch he should buy for his apartment. He'll always reach out to the person he cares about the most, besides family members, and that is you, the girl he is falling in love with. He wants to please you and he needs your judgment. He knows that you wouldn't say anything that would harm him, so he will ask you. Number 6, he will never break his promises. Honesty and trust are the foundations of every healthy relationship. If a guy says that he'll do one thing and he does another, then he is not being honest with you. However, a guy who is falling for you knows that without trust and honesty, there is no way a relationship will survive. If you tell him to meet you at the mall and he drops everything to go and see you, then he is ready to go the extra mile to be with you because he is falling for you. Number 7, he remembers things. We all know that men have this power to forget things that they think are unimportant. Well, a guy who's falling for you slowly will remember even the silly stories that you talked about on your first date. Not just that, he'll repeat them back to you later on because he's falling for you. As I said previously, a guy who's falling for you will pay attention to every detail because he makes time to listen to you and values your thoughts. Now, it is up to you to not overthink it and trust your gut. If you have noticed some of these signs already, then he might be ready to express his feelings toward you. Be prepared to give him an answer.